Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another crypto video. Today, I'm going to show you guys a couple of very important things. One of those things is some altcoins which I'm buying in the short term that I honestly recommend you guys to look into. Having said that, the last couple of videos I've had some trouble with the audio. If there's any trouble right now, let me know. I just redid 2 of my videos because there's audio problems. I'm not sure what it is though. And also, before we start, I'm doing a $10,000 giveaway. Check it out. A link is going to be down below. It looks as if there's 4,000 people who've entered, right? No. You actually have 13 different ways to get a ticket. And in total, there's about 4.5 thousand. But that means about 400 people have entered and 10 people will win. So your chances of winning are rather good, if I may say so myself. Let's go through these things in rapid pace. One of the things which I always buy, and I've showcased on the channel time and time again, is the Bybit Launchpad. So basically, every single time that a token launches on Bybit, I share it with you guys. I try to buy in the moment that you can, which is in about a couple hours from now. You can basically allocate yourself to it with BIT or USDT. Check it out. Just read into it for a little bit because these things work every single time. We've had it absolutely 0 times that it didn't pop off. So just do your own due diligence. But let me just tell you quickly. These things work like a charm, all right? It is very much worth it. Do some research because the results are pretty awesome if you were to ask me. If you don't have an account on Bybit just quite yet, check out the link down below. But really, guys, honest from the bottom of my heart, make sure you check this out. It might be something that's very much worth it to basically anybody. Then, something experimental from my side. Again, completely open and honest with you here. Not 1,000% sure how this one is going to turn out, but I just signed myself up. A couple hours ago, I just went through the process of signing up and everything for Fracton. What does it do? Honestly, I don't really care. I don't really know. I'm assuming it has something to do with NFTs because apparently if you have more than a certain amount of these sort of NFT, kind of ETF type of things, index type of things, you basically double your amount of KCS for this specific drop. But let me just rephrase it saying, I don't really care what it does. I don't really know what it does. I think it has to do with all these NFTs and metaverses in one thing. Why don't I not care? Because it doesn't matter, to be honest with you, right? I just want to see how good it's going to do. I want to kind of experiment. But if you want to get some sort of certainty for yourself, all you can do is just go and kind of check out what the 22nd, the 21st, and all these other spotlight tokens over on KuCoin have done, and then deduce whether or not you should also invest into this one. I'm just putting my money into it though because I think the chances are pretty good that it's going to succeed. So yeah, if you want to also get into it, the KuCoin link is down below as well. And then one thing is also experimental for me, but again, I like to try different stuff because these are the opportunities where you make 10x's, right? And 10x's are what you really need in crypto to really succeed. Announcing Bybit's NFT newest program, Grab Pick, will launch on August 15th. Join our pre-launch carnival to earn from $5,000 prize pool and 500 Grab Pick Genesis NFTs from August 9, 10 a.m., yada, yada, yada. So usually, I kind of skip these things because there's a chance that you win something, I believe, and maybe not, and it's some effort that I don't completely understand. But apparently, if you bought into all those NFTs that were launching on Bybit, like over the last couple of months, I believe, you'd have made a very good amount of money, I believe, right? And so I'm thinking here as well, if there's a launch carnival, it's worth it to check these events out. Very often, it's a very good deal that Bybit has on these because it's basically a sort of promotional event to spread the name. So they spend more money than they might make from it, but it's to spread the name around. So it's very smart, at least, to check these things out, especially when there's an XRP type of thing. But that's for a different day. Now, one thing that's kind of controversial, but should definitely be discussed, is the Ethereum merge. Institutions flocking to Ethereum for 7 straight weeks as the merge nears. You guys can understand, a lot of altcoins are not doing that well, yet Ethereum is only increasing in price. A little while ago, Vitalik said, no, it's not priced in. Right now, it's starting to get priced in piece by piece by piece. You got to understand, though, this merge is very iffy for Ethereum, all right? There's a chance it's literally going to fail or something bad is going to happen or another delay. If that does end up happening, it could be very negative for Ethereum in the short term. But if it does proceed like we hoped, there's a very good chance it's just going to be a buy the rumors, sell the news type of event where people are right now buying in massively because of this big change. But then once it's done, yeah, you have the staking, okay. But generally speaking, there's not that big a change for the traditional, just normal user. It's mostly from the back end and from the miners. So a lot of people will sell then, I think, again. If we're talking about Ethereum, it's sometimes kind of funny how they got a free pass within the US and XRP is being so, threatened or being taken care of in such a strange way. A little while ago, right, Ethereum founder Vitalik has outlined a design for a minimal mixer design aimed at obfuscating user addresses when sending fixed quantities of Ether. And then we of course had the news of Tornado Cash going down. You can see it right here. Treasury sanctioned virtual currency mixer Tornado Cash, which has been used to launder more than $7 billion worth of currencies since its creation in 2019. Virtual currency mixes that assist criminals are a threat to the U.S. national security, and he was kind of promoting that a little while ago. So it's kind of funny that, he's getting a free pass together when it's more harmful than, I believe, than what Ripple's trying to do, which is kind of interesting. Just then to kind of skip the ball along the water. Crypto Bull said this on Twitter, and this is interesting. In 2017, XRP did a 70,000%. This happened because it had a very long accumulation phase. We are again experiencing a very long and frustrating accumulation phase now. Yeah, it's actually something that you should take a lot more seriously. The fact that indeed it might take a long time before we get a crazy pump, but most likely with XRP being the way it is, yeah, the moment it will happen, it will be probably pretty good, because I'm thinking it's most likely going to be because they've won the lawsuit or something in that ballpark. So the probability of having a crazy massive pump is pretty severe. That is, again, keeping in mind that we expect them to win, but if they do end up winning, I think the results will be pretty severe, pretty crazy, in a really fast manner as well. And I don't think that's going to take too long, but hey, what do we know, right? What do we know? Again, guys, if any of the videos sound cut out, please let me know. What I did for my previous videos, by the way, is I scrolled through them, but I scrolled I watched the first 10 seconds, then I watched like a minute in 10 seconds in like 1 minute, 10 seconds in like minute 2, 10 seconds in like minute 3. I didn't watch like every single second of the video. So for me, it looked as if everything was good, but apparently it was the first 10 seconds were good, then 30 seconds were wrong, and then the rest of the video was fine. But I didn't notice it. Otherwise, I would have, of course, re-recorded. As I said earlier, I have 2 videos right now on my channel that I recorded, but that I had to just not post because apparently the audio was just nowhere there. But I'm really confused as to what's happening because when I check, the audio looks to be fine. So right now, I just took out my my charger from the laptop. I'm thinking maybe there's some discharge problem that I can think of. Otherwise, I just don't know how to fix this. I just need to get a new mic or a new laptop. But bought a new computer, by the way. I'll show you guys in about a week when I'm hopefully back somewhere. Right now in Egypt, as I said before. But yeah, you're watching something right now. What is ISO 20022, you might ask? You might ask. And rightfully so, rightfully so. Well, it's the new standard. We talked about it in depth on the channel, all right? If you don't know what it is, do your research, my guy, all right? Just do your research. Let me say it like that. XRP, XLM, XDC, IOTA, and now what people are saying is that Hbar is also already confirmed. It's been going around in the Ripple, XRP, XLM, I guess Hbar community as well. But apparently, our Digital Perspective shared this. ISO 20022, this new standard, which is coming to Swift in a couple of months, is already implemented across 70 plus countries, apparently. The migration, this is a little while ago, a couple of days ago. It's not just about compliance. Underlines Anthony Walton of Iliad Solutions. The standard has been implemented across 70 plus countries already, yet implementation in parts of the developed world is just yet to be completed. Just letting you guys know, right now is pretty early for a lot of this stuff which we are seeing get built, all right? It's happening, but mostly unnoticed. Iliad also shared a little while ago, this is years ago, Santander partners with Ripple for international payments. Ripple, of course, is also within this standard, which is developed, or deployed a lot along a lot of countries already. Let me see if I have a quick explanation of what it is. You can see how Ripple is partnered up with them, but it's basically just the newer standard. All right. While it may seem very complex, ISO 20022 is simply a more detailed type of financial messaging protocol that should allow banks and financial institutions to prevent fraud and interoperate more easily. Below, we'll dive into the technical details of it, but you can do that for yourself if you like. It's just a new standard, all right? That's all you need to know. And these other guys are working with it. But yeah, I think that was it for today's little crypto update. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you press that like button. Make sure you check out the giveaway. A link is going to be down below for that. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today.